welcome to the Mid Podcast, where we talk about random shit, geek stuff, and wrestling. You can follow us on Twitter and YouTube at the Mid Podcast. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and leave us comments on our YouTube channel. So, today is Wednesday, which is Hawkeye, and it is the season finale of Hawkeye. I'm so excited to discuss this.
Yes.
In case you fine people didn't know, I'm Catherine.
I'm Brendan.
And we are your co-hosts for this wonderful ride we're getting ready to go on.
Oh, God.
So, Brendan, quick overall thought of Hawkeye episode 6.
I liked it.
I liked it too. I thought it was really good.
It was.
Action-packed. I like action.
Yeah. Sad we didn't see Spider-Man, but it was a slim possibility, so I'm not that mad about it.
Nobody wants to see that trash.
You can't say it's trash no more.
I can say whatever I want to say when I want to say it.
No.
I'm going to use the line that your Nana uses. I am 77 years old, and I can say whatever the hell I want to.
You're not 77.
No, but that's what your Nana said. So, I'm just saying, I can say whatever I want to say.
I guess.
So, we open up Hawkeye season finale with your girl, Yelena.
Nice. Well, that was the showing what happened earlier in the series.
She's still on her mission to kill Clint Barton.
Yes.
I mean, if you're gonna die, at least you'd have something nice to kill you. I mean, you wouldn't mind being killed by Yelena?
Not at all. Not one bit.
You'd be laying there, kill me, baby, kill me.
You're damn right.
Okay, so, I will say, Hawkeye cleans up pretty nice. I mean, he was looking mighty sexy in that tux.
Oh, God. Haley Steinfeld in that dress, though.
So which one would you rather have kill you, Yelena or Haley Steinfeld?
Oh!
You got Florence Pugh or Haley Steinfeld.
Whoa.
Take your pick. And you can only pick one.
Damn! Can they, not kill me at the same time?
Well, I mean, once you die, you die. I mean, you're dead.
One of them can shoot me with a gun.
I mean, this ain't Wakanda where I can bring you back.
I'll have to think about that one. I'll let you know later on. Because that's tough.
Yeah. Okay, so we see Clint and Kate sitting at a table talking. And Kate gets a video from Yelena with her mother visiting
Kingpin.
And her mother's wanting to get out of the business.
Yeah.
I mean, did her mother not realize once you join the mob, the only way you get out of the mob is
if you die.
Is when they put concrete on your feet and throw you over in the Hudson River.
Or they shoot you.
They still gonna dump your body in the river.
Yeah.
Or bury you, up on a mountain where nobody lives or gets to.
Yeah.
So Kate's reaction. She didn't know who Kingpin was. So she shows Hawkeye the video. And Hawkeye goes, that's the guy I was afraid of. The Kingpin.
I would be afraid of him too. He's a big mother
trucker. He's a big mother trucker. Beep beep. So they come up with a plan. Now I didn't know, which I guess I kind of would have guessed Hawkeye made his own arrows.
Yeah.
Before he met Tony and Scott and all that. But I mean, he's pretty good at building some arrows.
Mm-hmm.
He has some Stark tech. He has some Pym tech.
He had the smaller thing, the one that turns stuff tiny now.
Oh, I love that.
The big one.
Yes, that was some Pym tech.
So that's cool that we
Some
got.
Pym particles.
It's cool that we got
I want some Hawkeye particles.
earlier in the
I
season.
want some Hawkeye particles.
It's cool that earlier in the season that we got the arrow that embiggens stuff, and now we got the arrow that makes stuff tiny.
I think I'd rather have big stuff than tiny stuff. If y'all can see the look on his face, it is priceless.
Anyways.
So, Kate's all excited because now she gets to play with high-tech arrows, as we're going to call them.
High-tech arrows would be fun to play with.
Yes, there's lots of things that's fun to play with. Video games. Okay.
I knew where this was going.
So they go to the Bishop Security Christmas party.
Yeah.
And guess who we see?
Jack.
Jack. And what does Jack have slung on his hip?
A badass sword.
I think he's in the wrong show. This is not Highlander, where you go around and behead people because there can only be one.
No, but I would have liked to see him chop Eleanor's head off. That would have been something.
I mean, I would love to walk around with a sword sling to my hip because I love swords.
It's like, whew, my sword will go through you if you piss me off.
Like, I love medieval history. That's my forte. So yes, I love me some swords.
There's no sword sound effect. I can't do nothing.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
So, Jack wants to talk to Eleanor. Kate wants to talk to Eleanor. Eleanor seems like she's a popular person.
She's a bitch.
Why do you say she's a bitch?
You set up your fiance to be arrested. Also, to make sure Jack's not evil, get rid of the evil mustache. Please, get like a nice mustache. I don't know what a nice mustache looks like.
It ain't what you got.
I barely got anything.
That's what I'm saying.
So, no, that doesn't count. Because he has like the...
Kind of like the mini handlebar mustache.
Yeah! That evil mustache, though.
I think they used that as a trick to kind of make you think that he was bad. Which
Yeah.
I still think he's bad. I don't care what you say. I still think there's something about him. If they pursue this maybe with the Echo series, we might find out Jack is bad.
I want to know if we're getting a season 2.
I don't know.
I wish they would have told us something about that.
I don't think we are, because usually when we get a season 2, they tell us, like the Loki series, they said season 2.
Yeah.
So I think they're not going to give us a season 2, and this was it. Because, I mean, it does kind of wrap up Hawkeye's story.
Yeah.
So, we see Maya goes and talks to her uncle.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, Kingpin's sitting there talking to Kazi.
Yeah.
Which I knew Kazi was bad, but damn, I didn't know he was like bad. Like, he's probably what, second or third in Kingpin's hierarchy?
Probably second.
So they're sitting there talking. Maya comes in. Maya has a change of heart, as they say, where she no longer wants to pursue Ronin for killing her father.
Yeah.
Because I think in her mind she knows the Ronin didn't really kill her father, that the Kingpin had her father killed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Maya's talking to Kingpin, and she tells him she wants to take a break, clear her mind, try to figure out what's going on, and she don't want to chase ghosts anymore. So he's like, that's a good idea. We see Maya go to her apartment, pack up her stuff. And then I'm sitting here thinking, she's coming back somewhere. She's going to save Clint and Kate, or she's going to do something.
She comes in on the bike, takes out 2 of the mafia people, and stabs Kazi. With an arrow, I think.
I think it was an arrow. I can't believe she stabbed Kazi, though.
Me too. I was kind of surprised.
So that's making me think the Echo series might be pre-Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So we might get background on all her stuff. And then maybe her going after the Kingpin, which we'll discuss with him in a little while. That's the way I'm leaning toward this new Echo series that'll be coming out.
Yeah.
So they do have either way, they could go pre or post.
Yeah.
So, Hawkeye gets stuck in a tree. Can I have a Hawkeye in a tree? I want a Hawkeye in a tree.
No.
You know, like Elf on a Shelf, I want Hawkeye in a tree.
That's what we could get somebody for Christmas. Jeremy Renner and their Christmas tree.
Shout out to our girl, Emmy. We gonna get you a Jeremy Renner in a tree. Merry Christmas.
Shirtless.
Shirtless Jeremy Renner in a tree. I might fight her for that now.
Oh, God.
So Kate decides she's gonna come up with this plan to get Hawkeye out of the tree. So she cuts the cords that's holding the tree up.
Yeah.
And here he goes. Timber! And the tree starts coming down. And then you see Hawkeye coming out of the tree, sliding on the ice at Rockefeller Center. I'm pretty sure he probably could have just, climbed out of the tree eventually.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been as cool.
Well, that's true.
Who doesn't love Jeremy Renner sliding across ice on his knees?
That's true. That is very true.
With a bow and arrow.
Yes. So here comes our boat, our favorite bad guys. It's called Trustable.
The tracksuit mafia.
Yes.
Bro.
And I only thought there was a few of them.
There's hundreds.
You remember when you played, or was it you or your sister were playing the what was it? Halo, Call of Duty, something video game, and y'all were in Vietnam and y'all were fussing about y'all couldn't kill the Viet Cong?
I hated that mission.
I kept telling you that was their strategy. They just kept coming.
It's you would kill 20 of them, 40 of them show up. What the fuck?
Kind of like Hydra. Cut off one head, 2 more appear.
Well, Hydra's done for. That we know of.
But I'm just saying, the tracksuit mafia was like the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War. Them bros kept coming.
Yep. That mission was crazy.
No, some of these arrows. Like the arrow Hawkeye shot, and it was the electricity one.
That was cool.
I was like, where's Thor? We got some power.
I think my favorite arrow was the one they shot in the ground, and it just started sending spikes out.
Oh, yes.
That was awesome.
Yes, I need an arrow like that.
Whoosh.
Yes, I so need an arrow like that. I might need to take that arrow to church since, them people took away my mailbox. I guess I need to find a new church. Just go in there with an arrow and be like, this is for taking away my mailbox.
You have failed this church.
Drop on my bow and there you go.
Instead of you have failed this city, you have failed this church. Wait, wrong arrow, guy.
What about the one where he shot the dude in the knee and the dude's legs started becoming ice? I was like, oh, are we getting Iceman or something? Silver Surfer?
You won't get Silver Surfer till we get Galactus.
I know, but when he shot that dude in his knee with that arrow, what did you say?
That was cool.
No. You went, ouch.
Because your leg is getting frozen off. You have 20th degree frostbite by that point.
But if your leg is frozen and numb, you're not gonna feel it.
Yeah, but if you land that bitch, your leg's done for. Have fun being one-legged.
Tell people that have one leg that still can kick ass.
Not if they're in a wheelchair.
Okay, you might have me on that one. You might have got one on me. One of not many more.
Just throwing it out there. Oh, we also saw, before the big fight, we saw the dude who Kate was talking to earlier in the season about his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, from the Tracksuit Mafia.
That, it was like, we ended up seeing Maroon 5, which Maroon 5 is better than Imagine Dragons.
That's true.
So,
who don't love Maroon 5?
exactly. Like, if I had to choose between a Maroon 5 concert or Imagine Dragons concert, probably going to the Maroon 5 concert.
Yeah. I probably would choose Maroon 5 over Imagine Dragons too.
And I like Imagine Dragons. But Maroon 5's way better.
Okay.
What else is there? Eleanor gets arrested.
Yes, Kate has Eleanor arrested. Could you do that? If you knew your mom killed somebody, could you have her arrested?
It depends who you kill. If it's somebody I don't like, I'll be like, that person did it.
I mean, murder is murder, so I don't think it really matters who it is. It's still technically illegal and wrong.
I don't know. It depends how I would find out about it.
I mean, I understand Eleanor, her reasoning behind it, because we learn a little more about the dad in this episode, that the dad was indebted to the Kingpin.
Yeah.
And when he died, it kind of fell on Eleanor, and she had to clean up his mess because evidently he was like reckless with their money. So that led Eleanor to have to deal with Kingpin to clean up her husband's mess.
That makes sense. Because he still wants his money. It's like, I know you're dead, but I'm gonna get my money through your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
So she goes in business with the Kingpin. So that was interesting that we learned that little tidbit about the father. Would you have guessed Eleanor was the one that killed Ahmad?
No, because for a while I thought it was Jack.
I thought it was Jack. And you know who else I kind of had a linking to think they might could have killed him?
Who?
Ahmad the Seventh.
Oh, God.
Because he's a little arrogant.
He's a
beefhead.
prick.
Yeah, don't insult pricks like that. He's worse than that.
He's a stickling prick.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a thought that I thought maybe Ahmad the Seventh killed the other Ahmad. But most of the time I had thought it was Jack.
Yeah.
So then we find out it wasn't Jack and it was Eleanor. And Eleanor trying to make Kate feel guilty for having her arrested by saying, "Is that what heroes do?" Yes, bitch, that is what heroes do. You committed murder. Your rich ass needs to go to jail. Because guess what? You gonna be somebody's bitch.
I don't know if they do that in the women's side of prison.
Yes, they do.
Well, I don't know if they, drop the soap and stuff.
They have other means.
Good point. Good point. I've never been to prison.
I haven't neither. But I've heard people talk about it. I may or may not have friends that have been in prison.
What?
That is classified information. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
I probably know a few people who are in jail now.
Some of the kids you went to high school with?
Probably.
Before you moved?
Some of the kids up there are probably in jail too.
Yeah, there's some rich fuckers up there.
They're pricks. But, anyways.
So we see Kate take on Kingpin. Your thoughts? Very mismatched match. I mean, like, we want to put our wrestling analysis on it. Size versus speed.
Size was winning.
Size was kicking ass.
And then...
And I also think with the way that the Kingpin was throwing Kate around, that man had... I swear I think he got some super soldier serum from somewhere.
Maybe it could tie into Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I don't know. But I mean, he was throwing her like Bucky Barnes through bad guys.
Well, Bucky also has the metal arm.
I've seen Bucky throw people with his non-metal arm.
Good
the
point.
Same way Kingpin was throwing Kate.
Good point.
And what girl don't love a guy with a metal arm?
Oh, God. I'm glad we started
And
this
she was
after.
shooting arrows at him. And, like, he was just ripping them out. Like, they wasn't even phasing him. That's why I'm thinking he's got to have some super soldier serum, some vibranium, some, what is it? Wolverine has antimanium or whatever it's called. I don't know. He has to have something.
Or he's just strong as hell for no reason.
I mean, he wasn't looking very muscular. He was looking more on the chunky side.
I'm glad they
And
didn't...
the CG was great.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't make him super big like they did with Into the Spider-Verse. It's like, I get it, in the comics, Kingpin is huge.
Uh-huh.
And they said that Kingpin was going to be bigger. I didn't... People were like, well, is he gonna be
CGI.
all CGI?
Or if you really gonna have an actor and then just, like, enhance it.
And I think they, like, put a bigger fat suit on.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently since Hawkeye, Vincent D'Onofrio lost a lot of weight since Daredevil. And now.
I thought the CGI on him was good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they used an actor and not just all CGI.
It would have looked weird if it was all CGI.
Yes. But Kate, pretty much, she holds her own.
Mm-hmm.
And then she does the snap thing that Hawkeye did to turn the TV off and sets off all the arrows that he broke. And it takes him down.
Smartness beats strength.
Yeah. And then Kate's mom drives the car into the window
I thought she was dead.
to knock Kingpin down.
I thought Eleanor was dead.
And I didn't figure they were going to kill her.
I would be like, yay, she's dead. I don't like her.
I mean, I didn't really care for her from the start. I knew she was bad. I thought Jack was bad too, which I still think he's bad. And then we get to see Hawkeye. He takes off his tuxedo shirt and we see his costume. I mean, he says there's some good elasticity in his costume.
That was a cool suit. I like that suit. I mean, it's not as good as the new Spider-Man suit, but it's a good suit.
Can we go through one episode
Nope.
without you talking about Spider-Man?
Nope.
Spider-Man is like your wet dream.
No.
Oh no, that's Yelena.
Yeah.
Kate Bishop.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't deny that one now.
I have this on record now. Blackmail material.
It's going up on the internet anyways.
I mean, we could edit it out.
But then we would be getting rid of the funny parts.
True.
So, we get Maya face to face with Kingpin. The camera pans up, and we see
A gunshot.
a gunshot, and then we hear a thud.
But we don't know who it is.
No.
So we don't know if Maya shot Kingpin or Kingpin shot Maya.
I don't get why they would kill Kingpin off so early, especially since they're rebooting the Daredevil series.
Or maybe she shoots him and she thinks she kills him, but she don't like fatally wound him. Because I mean, you can have a gunshot wound and it not be fatal.
And maybe the bullet like gets stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
That could be something.
Or somebody come up behind Maya and shot Maya.
Yeah, that too. Kazi wasn't actually dead.
No, because he wasn't actually dead when we seen him. I mean, that's a possibility. Highly unlikely, but a slim possibility.
Like, he had just enough strength to get the Maya and shoot her before she shoots Kingpin. Or somehow, some way, her dad never died.
Oh,
but we actually saw her dad die.
No, we really didn't. We just seen like the house start falling in and stuff because of the Battle of New York.
I'm talking about Maya's dad.
Oh, Maya's dad, yes. I thought you were talking about Kate's dad.
No.
Yeah, Maya's dad actually we seen, he kind of got yielded.
Sew it back up. Sew it together.
This is not Saw. I don't do horror movies.
Neither do I.
So we hear Kate tell Clint why she's so fascinated with him.
I think that, like, helped Clint out a lot.
I think it kind of bonded them.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I was a little girl and I seen you fly off a building and you didn't have, like, no superpower heroes. You're just a regular guy with a bow and arrow flying off a building,
Sit.
You didn't have laser beams coming out of your hand.
You're not big and green.
Yeah.
And just destroying shit for no reason.
Yeah. I thought that was a really cool moment between them two. What'd you think of between the fight between Clint and Yelena?
Yelena would have killed him if she wanted to.
Well, when he was on his knees and she was kicking his ass, I was thinking Clint was like, I'm just gonna let her kill me.
Yeah.
I've told her the truth. Her sister Natasha sacrificed herself for the world. Whether she believes me or not, it's gonna be up to her. And I'm done. Just do what you gotta do.
And I was thinking like Yelena was gonna shoot the gun, and then Kate comes out of nowhere with a bow and arrow and shoots the bullet away. That could have happened.
Yeah. And then Hawkeye did. If you have not seen Black Widow, you need to see Black Widow. So evidently, when Yelena and Natasha were little, they had a secret whistle.
Yeah.
That they did. Clint did it, and it kind of snapped Yelena out of I'm gonna kill this dude mode into what the hell is Natasha here? And I was waiting for Natasha to show up, even though I know she was dead. Like, we could have, like, ghosted figured her or something, a vision, something. Get what I did there, vision?
God.
But part of me was expecting, like, some form reminder of Natasha.
Yeah.
And then Clint explained that Natasha had told him about Yelena, talked about Yelena, wanted to make sure she was always safe, taught Clint their secret whistle. I think when Clint did that secret whistle, I think that was the moment Yelena thought, okay, maybe he's not lying to me. That I know my sister well enough, yes, she probably would have sacrificed herself.
I believe that. Because after that whistle, Yelena was like, I'm not going to kill you no more. Then she walked away.
Well, they stood there and they talked, and Yelena goes, I really loved her. And you see Clint go,
yeah.
I did too. So was Clint hitting Natasha on the side?
No.
Oh, you don't think they were?
No.
Oh.
Maybe.
So then we see this truck, SUV, driving down this long road with snow. So we know it's somebody going somewhere.
Clint going back home.
Clint going home.
Finally finds the meaning of Christmas.
Finds the meaning of Christmas. And he brings a gift. And not just one guest, he brings 2 guests.
Lucky. Lucky the pizza dog.
Hey, did you see how excited his kids were? They got a dog!
Set the Ronin suit on fire.
Set the Ronin suit on fire.
The watch.
The watch. I have theories about the watch. Do you want to hear them?
Yes.
So, when he pulled out the watch and he gave it to Laura, she said, "Thank you." Did I not say previously that either Laura was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent or her father was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent?
Yeah.
That watch, I'm thinking belonged to her father. Because when she flipped it over, you seen the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on it, and you've seen how much it meant to her when Clint handed it back to her. I think that's the connection, and how she knows to do what she does was from her father. Because I believe he was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Maybe we'll get some backstory about that.
Maybe. Because, I mean, I have things that, like, my mother and father have given me, and if I lose them, I'd be upset and somebody brought it back to me. You know, you seen that emotional tie that she had with that watch. So I'm thinking her mother, father, somebody, I'm going to say the father more than likely, was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and that watch was theirs.
Yeah.
And they may have passed it down to her. So then they see Hawkeye and Kate burning the Ronin suit. I mean, I liked Ronin. He was a badass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of upset to see the suit go.
It's a cool suit.
But it does put an end to Clint's story.
For now.
Or the Ronin side of his story.
Yeah.
And then you hear Kate have an idea for names. Lady Hawkeye?
Hawk Eve.
Hawk Eve?
Lady Arrow.
Lady Arrow?
Hawk Shot.
Hawk Shot? I mean, if you had to pick one out of those, which one would you go with?
None of them.
I just said if you had to pick one.
And I told you.
I think you would go with Hawk Shot.
Probably. Yeah.
So I wonder what her name's going to end up being.
Hawkeye.
Just plain Hawkeye?
Just
He's
Hawkeye.
going to pass the mantle and she's just going to be the Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Like the Ohio State. Which sucks. Go Blue.
Yeah. Ohio State sucks.
So what do you think about him passing the mantle to Kate? You think we're going to get more Kate and Yelena? Because they were funny. Their fight through the office building or whatever was hilarious, and we didn't talk about that. I forgot about that until I just said that. Dude sitting at the computer. You got 2 hot chicks fighting, and you just sitting there looking at them like, what?
I would be following them. Like, hi.
I mean, I don't care if it's 2 good-looking chicks, 2 good-looking dudes, girl chick, girl guy, whatever fight. I'd be like, what the hell is going on in my office? Not just sitting there going, okay, and it was like nonchalant.
Like, I'm used to this. Whatever.
And I love how Yelena just calls her Kate Bishop.
Just Kate Bishop.
And then
All she says.
we hear Yelena say one of my favorite Russian words.
Bitch.
Suka! So sete moyista suka!
Oh, the part when they were in the elevator and Yelena slaps her hand and just like doing stuff to make sure she doesn't hit the buttons. That was funny.
Did you, excuse me, did you see, I think it was it during Kate's fight with Kingpin or something? She kind of did the Natasha Romanoff leg scissors thing to the head.
Yeah.
I was like, she must have seen Yelena do it. She's taking notes.
Yeah.
So, your overall thoughts on the Hawkeye series in whole?
8 out of 10.
Where would you rank it among all the Disney Plus, just the Disney Plus series that they've done?
It's better than What If. Better than Falcon and Winter Soldier. Better than Loki, but not as good as WandaVision.
So, won't you rank them? All those. Your first one would be.
My first one's WandaVision.
Okay.
Second, Loki or Hawkeye.
You gotta pick one.
We'll go with Hawkeye.
Okay.
Loki third. Falcon fourth. We've only got, what, 5?
And What If?
And then What If's last.
Okay. That's not a bad list.
It's like, Falcon and Winter Soldier was cool. I just didn't really care about it that much. But I still like it.
I would have to go Loki, Hawkeye, Falcon Winter Soldier, What If, WandaVision. I just couldn't get into the WandaVision thing. But Hawkeye, if you were not a Hawkeye fan before watching the Hawkeye series, I think you will become a Hawkeye fan.
Yeah.
Like, you might not be totally in love with him, but you'll be like, hey, he's pretty cool for a normal guy with a bow and arrow. Like, he didn't need any special abilities or be enhanced in any way. I have a bow and arrow, I'm a good fighter, and I can whoop your ass. That's about it. That's all I need. I would give this probably 5 stars out of 5 stars.
This is our last Marvel thing till Doctor Strange.
What are we going to do on Wednesdays?
I don't know.
Boba Fett comes out December 29th.
Oh yeah, that does come out next
The
week.
book of Boba Fett. And you know I'm a Star Wars geek.
I don't think it'll be as good as Mando.
Did I tell you what your grandfather did?
No.
So your grandfather had been in the hospital in because he had COVID. He was in the COVID ward. I'm gonna call it the COVID ward. It's actually ICU. So when a nurse comes in, they are like in full gear, like not like CDC gear, but they gotta wear like mask and this thing, like all this protection. So your grandfather tells the nurse, he goes, "You kind of look like a character from Star Wars, and my daughter loves Star Wars. Can I take a picture and send it to her?" So he showed me the picture the other day, and he's like, "I didn't know what the character was, but I knew you would." I was like, "Dad, that looks like a stormtrooper." The nurse in the COVID ward looked like a stormtrooper with the headgear they had to wear.
That's funny.
You have to get him to show you that picture.
Mm-hmm.
It is hilarious. It was the first thing I thought of was the nurse is a stormtrooper. How cool. So, what else is exciting about today?
Going to see Spider-Man No Way Home again.
We are not going to go see that trashy ass movie.
You can't call it a trashy ass movie no more.
I call it what I want to call it. Even I gave it a 10 out of 10.
AEW.
Yes.
In person.
Yes. I'm so excited for that. Today's been a pretty good day. Hawkeye finale. Going to see AEW tonight. I mean, Oh, we didn't talk about the post-credit scene.
We need Rogers the Musical fully.
We got a full number from Rogers the Musical.
We need, like, the full show.
Kevin Feige, I need this full show to happen.
Please.
And I have other friends that need this full show to happen.
I just want to see it because I feel like it took a lot of inspiration from Hamilton with the poster and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And, like...
Yeah, it did kind of resemble the Hamilton poster, which I'm going to see in April. thanks to your sister.
I could watch it on my TV for free.
Yes, but we've been dying to want to go see it in person.
And I get to
And the
see the
tickets-
Broadway cast.
And every time we wanted to go see it when it came to town, it was like $300 or $400 for the nosebleed seats.
Oh, God.
Like way back up in the balcony seats. And I'm like, if I'm gonna pay that much money for some tickets for a musical, I'm gonna be sitting in the orchestra section. Like, I sat in the orchestra section when we went to see Lion King and only paid like $80 for those tickets.
That's what we could do. We could review the new Matrix movie.
Yes. But you need to watch all the other ones so you'll understand this one.
You could just tell me what happens.
It's been a while since I watched The Matrix.
But
So we might be screwed.
I don't have nothing else to add.
I don't either. I thought it was a great series.
It's a really good series.
Marvel is kicking ass with their series, pretty much. Like I said, the only one I had problem with was WandaVision, but I just couldn't get into that concept.
To all the people that said Marvel was gonna fall off after Endgame, take the L. Hold the L.
Losers!
It's like, Marvel got better after Endgame. I would say Marvel is better now than it was
When it started?
when it started.
Well, I mean, yes, because it was a new concept. So
No,
it's sort of same.
Here, let me put it like this. Throughout the whole Infinity Saga, I'm liking this more than the Infinity Saga. Let me put it like that.
Okay. But I kind of agree with that. I do think Marvel has been doing better. Like, when we ended with Endgame, I was like, okay, how are they going to top this? And then they started doing their Disney Plus series. And then we finally got the Black Widow movie, which had been pushed back for like a year or two.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a good movie. The downside to that was it should have come out after Civil War to fill the gap.
Yes.
Then, after that, we got the Shang-Chi movie. Awesome.
Excellent.
Eternals was a good movie.
Yes.
And then we got the Spider-Man movie, which was trash.
Tell us your true opinions about it.
It was trash, but it was a 10 out of 10 movie. Yes, I can say it's trash and give it a 10 out of 10.
So
I'm kind of looking forward to phase, was it 4 or 5
I
of Marvel?
don't keep up with the phases. I just watch the movies and follow the storyline.
I mean,
But I think it's 4.
could be.
Yeah.
We got Morbius coming out in January.
Hopefully, Andrew Garfield's in it.
Yeah,
Or they tease him.
maybe. I don't know. So, I mean, we'll have a little time off from Marvel. But, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this next phase of Marvel.
But we have, like, no MCU stuff scheduled till May.
Well, I mean, Morbius is a Sony Marvel project.
I'm talking
Like, just straight MCU.
MCU.
Yeah, because I don't think we get anything until, what, Doctor Strange?
That's the plan unless they release Moon Knight. And I
for-
hope they do.
I forgot what the schedule was.
I really want Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah, out of the Disney Plus series shows, like, they announced on Disney Plus Day, Moon Knight's the one I'm most excited for.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll watch She-Hulk because of Charlie Cox.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really like She-Hulk. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with an open mind.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I like Hulk. Like, I like the old, like, 1970s, 80s Hulk with Lou Ferrigno. I was kind of mad when they updated Hulk and they just did him all CGI. So I always thought Triple H would make a great Hulk.
Yeah.
You know, if you needed, like, a person to do it. But they CGI'd it, so. So, it's been a fun ride. Watching Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
They wrapped up a lot in, 50-some minutes? Say an hour.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any questions left except, is Kingpin dead or not?
No.
And I'm saying probably not, because we got a Daredevil's coming, we got Echo, unless, like I said, they do pre-Echo.
Yeah.
So MCU is rocking and rolling.
Mm-hmm.
So for us on the Mid Podcast today, we want to say Happy Wednesday. We hope you enjoy listening to our review of Hawkeye season finale, episode 6. And we will see you on the mid side.
Bye, people of the internet.